So I heard from Rabbi in Eretz Israel. He said that I believe it was 2 years ago. His family passed through a very difficult situation. Unfortunately, somebody in the family passed away in an early age. And he said that when this family member passed away, before she passed away, she was in a critical condition. And lo alenu velo alechem, the doctors were not very optimistic. So he said that he tried those days to pray, but he couldn't. He couldn't pray. He wanted to from one hand, from another hand, he found himself not being capable to pray. And then unfortunately, the lady passed away, and he asked himself for a couple of weeks, why I was not able to pray. Why I got stuck. Now, I'm talking about a person who is Talmid Chacham, a rabbi. He gives classes, he gives shurim about everything, especially about tefillah. He says, what happened with me? Suddenly I felt like a wall in my heart that I was not able to express myself to pray. I didn't have the strength, I didn't have the words. He sat down with himself and he started to dig inside his nefesh. What was the reason behind that blockage? And he got to the following conclusion. He said, we all believe in tefillot. We all believe that HaKadosh Baruch Hu shomea tefillah. But sometimes we don't believe enough. What does that mean? Sometimes we said there is no chance that will happen. Like what we see, there is absolutely no way that it will be a salvation. So we don't pray. I'll give an example. You're taking a flight. You want to grab the flight. You get stuck in traffic. Your flight is leaving at 2 p.m. sharp, right? Once it's 1:40, right? And you're still in traffic, or you still didn't arrive to the airport, you're gonna stop praying. Maybe you prayed before, but Olam, help me to get there, to get on time. Once you get to 1:40, you're not gonna pray anymore. Right? You're not gonna pray because you're gonna say, listen, it's not possible in 20 minutes to get to the airport, to pass security, and to catch the flight. Is literally not possible. 20 minutes, I'm not making it. So you already stop praying and you start focusing on something else. What's the next step, next plan? This rabbi said, I felt the same exact thing in his situation when he understood that Bar Minan, the lady didn't have any more chances. Inside himself, he thought, that's it. There is no way. Rabotai, this parasha that we're entering right now, Parashat Vayikra, speaks about the concept of all the korbanot. We're going to enter to a whole entire sefer, a whole entire book, focusing in the concept of korban. And how the book starts. Which words? Vayikra el Moshe. What's Vayikra el Moshe? Borei Olam called up Moshe, Vayikra el Moshe, Vaydaber Hashem elav me'oel moed lemor. Repetition. Vayikra el Moshe. He called up Moshe, Vaydaber Hashem elav. We never found that HaKadosh Baruch Hu calls up, first of all, Moshe, and then he speaks to him. We found out that always Borei Olam spoke with Moshe directly. Vaydaber Hashem el Moshe lemor. Why suddenly, this time there is Vayikra and Moshe, and then Vaydaber Hashem elav? Right? You understand the question? There are many explanations, but I want to give you one short idea. And that short idea is connected to what I just started. Vayikra and Moshe. First thing that you have to know is that Borei Olam, in every single situation in our life, when he puts challenge, is because he's calling up to us. Doesn't work the other way around. I have a problem and therefore I have to pray. No. It works in the way that Borei Olam puts the problem because he wants us to pray. Understand what I'm saying? So Vayikra el Moshe, it's a message for us. Our struggles, our issues and problems are meant, it's a wake-up call, it's not a wake-up call, it's a call directly from HaKadosh Baruch Hu to tell us, please pray, talk to me. Vayikra el Moshe, and then Vaydaber Hashem elav. Then you can have a dialogue. When we understand that HaKadosh Baruch Hu at every situation, even in the situations that you think, according to nature, it's not possible. Borei Olam is putting it in front of you because he still wants you to talk to him. There was a rabbi in Israel, his name is Rabbi Eli Amar. It's a young rabbi. He said a couple of years ago, he took his child, his kid, to an emergency room. Motzei Shabbat. He gets to the emergency room and he's waiting. He's waiting with the kid. And then he realized, a lady, that her son was taken into some procedure or something. And this lady was walking around the room non-stop, back and forth. Not a religious lady. Now, this rabbi sees her, and he realized this lady is passing through stress, right? She's walking like that is because she's in stress. So he approached her, and he tells her, Shavua Tov, what's wrong? So she tells him that her son had a certain situation and the doctors are being very negative. So right now they just took him to a certain procedure. Chances are not so high. She's going back and forth. So the rabbi obviously told her, don't worry, B'ezrat Hashem. And then he took out from his pocket a small Tehillim. And he told her, you would like to read some Tehillim? She says, no, thank you. No, thank you. No, a Jew. But, says, why not? Why are you so... For sure it's not going to make anything bad to your son. If it's going to make something, it's going to be good. So do it. What do you have to do instead? Walking around the room? And then she said the following sentence. And she said like this. I didn't spoke with God ever in my life. When he gave me all what he gave me, I never looked up to Spirit to pray to him. Now that I have a problem, I'm going to talk to him? That's how it works. Imagine you have a friend, you see him every single morning, you don't even say hello to him. Suddenly you're needing for a favor, now you're going to call him to ask for a favor? Busha. Right? So this lady comes with a very interesting point of view. Say to the rabbi, what do you want me to do? I'm not going to pray now. And the rabbi told her what we just spoke. He says, you see, HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave you so much throughout life waiting from you to look up. When you realize, kiviyachol, that you're not looking up, you're not praying, HaKadosh Baruch Hu decided, okay, so now it's the time to do the other way around. I'm going to take out from her to have her praying to me. My dear friends, Vayikra in Moshe, you first have to hear the call. There is a call behind our life. Every situation, Borei Olam is calling me. He wants me to be connected with Him. Pray. Stop limiting up yourself. I think I told you, there was this lady that came over to a rabbi in Israel and told her, Rabbi, I need you to pray that I will have a mansion in Herzliya. If I was a rabbi, what else do you want me to write down in the menu? Yeah, you want to... But this rabbi heard that and he said, why do you think that it's going to be good for you, the house in Herzliya? Says, Rabbi, believe me, I know myself. That's going to solve all my problems. The house in Herzliya. Says the rabbi, that night, I went to Herzliya to give a class. It was a class in a house. I entered to the house, a huge mansion, beautiful house, and I gave a class. After the shiur, it's over. The Baal Bayit comes to the rabbi and he tells the rabbi, if you don't mind, can you give us a couple of minutes after? So sure. Yeah, you finished with all the people that came, everybody left, and the rabbi stayed a couple of minutes, sitting down with the owner, with the Baal Bayit, and with the wife. And then the Baal Bayit says to the rabbi, Rabbi, you see, we need you to pray for us. What do you need? We would like you to pray for us and to give us a beracha that Be'ezat Hashem will be able to get rid from this house. Why? It's a beautiful house, but you see, me and my wife, we're alone. We're already married with everybody. It's so lonely, so... So the rabbi laughed and he said, you know, this morning I had somebody that wanted this house and you guys want to kick out from this house. Maybe I can do a shidduch in between you. But the idea is very clear. The idea is whenever you have a situation, there is one goal behind it. It's a call to pray. A call to speak with God. Once you understand that call, we don't need to pass through the challenge. Because the purpose and the goal was already fulfilled. Baruch Adonai Le'olam. Amen ve'amen. Rabbi Yochanan ben Azancot ben Azancot ben Azancot ben Azancot ben Azancot